Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. Psalm 24 and verse 1 gives us some very simple statements, but at the same time, very profound statements. It says, "The earth is Yahweh's, as well as its fullness, the world and those who dwell in it." The earth is Yahweh's, as well as its fullness, the world and those who dwell in it. And it's probably something that we, as believers, understand. Probably seems like a pretty simple and basic idea for the believer. But if we really stop and think about what this means, it has some profound implications for our life. And it ought to conjure within us a particular attitude and disposition before God. And the first thing it ought to do is cause us to be humble. It should cause humility to rise up in our hearts. And when we think about the earth is Yahweh's, as well as its fullness, the world, and also those who dwell in it, as we think about that, we should be humble because we live in a world where humans think we own everything. We think that we can just use the earth however we want to. We think that we think that when we buy or purchase something, it's really ours. When we earn money, that it's really ours, and we get into this mindset where we think that we as humans own things and that it belongs to us. And in one sense, that's true on a certain level. But ultimately, it's not true. We don't really own anything. Even if we were the richest person on earth, really anything that we would own actually belongs to the Lord. And so this should humble us to realize that, maybe if we're better off than someone else, we should not be prideful. We only have a little bit more of what ultimately belongs to God, and it's not ours at all. And so we should humble ourselves, but we should also have a sense of stewardship connected to this as well. When we recognize that the things that we think that we own and possess are not really ours, they're the Lord's, then that gives us a sense of stewardship. It says that, actually what I'm doing is managing someone else's property. I'm managing someone else's possessions. And that causes us to think a little bit different about the things that we are here to manage. When we think about our bank account as not really being ours, but really belonging to the Lord, or we think about our house as really the Lord's, or anything else that we might possess, we can see that as such, I need to be a good steward of this. And for one, not waste it, but at the same time, be generous with it and recognize that it is to be used for His glory and for His purposes. But then also it can give us a sense of confidence. When we think about the fact that the earth is Yahweh's, as well as its fullness, the world, and those who dwell in it, when we think about everything in existence belonging to God, then we can also recognize that He can help us in our needs, that He has all the resources He needs to provide for us and to help us in this life. Jesus said, just as, the Lord provides for the lily of the fields, the birds of the air are taken care of by the Lord, so He'll take care of us. And He'll provide us with at least the basic needs of life. But oftentimes we experience so much more than that. And so we can have confidence and have faith and trust in the Lord that He has all the resources that He needs to provide us with what we need. And so as we think about the earth is Yahweh's, as well as its fullness, the world, and those who dwell in it, let's allow that to conjure up within us a heart of humility, of stewardship, and then also confidence before the Lord. And in doing so, our faith will increase, our dedication to the Lord will increase, and we'll be better servants of the Lord, fulfilling His purpose, glorifying Him, and bringing about His kingdom upon this earth. So here's some things we can reflect on and think about as we do our reading today. With that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.